my people? It's your brother, man, from the motherland, coming to you guys live, back with another one of that December conversation. For those that don't know who I am him, Honorable Junns The NBIC. Gotta give all praise and glory to the heavenly, for they are worthy to be what? To be praised. Last but not least, I want to give a shout out to all you guys for all your support, all your feedback, positive, negative, all things is respected and needed, because it allows me to do what I do best, and that is to continue keeping my foot on you heathens, you he-grows, and the newly installed heathenites. Next round of applause for that. Yes, man. Another December. We are in the Feast of Tabernacles. Next week will be the final week, I believe. You know, you get 2 Decembers in the Feast of Tabernacles. But this one was a wonderful one. We got a chance to be inside, and the heavenly ones did things to keep us inside. For those that don't know, man, we had a horrific rainstorm when the feast started, which was Wednesday. So that Thursday, it was nasty outside. And then yesterday, we was hit here in New York with a 4.8, I believe, earthquake. Rattled and shook the floor. A lot of people was scared. A lot of people was concerned. Listen, let me tell you guys this off the gate. This has nothing to do with you if you're living in a space and operating in the ways of righteousness. Not religious, but righteousness. If you're operating in a space of righteousness, nothing, and I repeat, nothing will happen to you. Now, that doesn't mean you should not have clothes, food, etc. for a rainy day. That's not what that means. What I'm telling you is that the wears and tears are happening on the earth, and you just gotta be clear and out of the way. That's all I'm telling you. But also, while the wears and tears go through their demise, you don't want to be left compromised and not being able to have certain things, because it will come a time where you can't go outside. It will come a time where you can't do the simple things and get access to the simple things. So I advise you guys to grasp on it from now. I know a lot of you guys is talking about the eclipse. Oh my gosh, the eclipse is on its way. Listen, Jeremiah 10 says, do not be dismayed by the things in the skies. That is the ways of the heathens. Follow not their ways, not their patterns. Don't let it be a concern to you. I don't know since when black people became an astrologist. Man them, or every man them now. Yo, the media, yo fam, you didn't know about it prior to the Simpsons giving you an episode about it. So just stay on that same, you know what I'm saying, on that same path. Act like nothing doesn't exist. You understand? We don't, let me tell you something about us colored people. We don't operate off of fear, right? We just go with the motion, right? So whatever happens, and we go on from there. You understand? But because of that mentality, we lack preparedness, right? We lack preparedness. We don't know, all right, yo, man, you know, maybe I need to prepare and stack something here and put it there. We lack that. But outside of that, that's not our concern, man. We over here trying to get our freedom. We over here trying to keep the lights on. We over here trying to keep the stove running. Keep, you know what I'm saying? Pay rent, make sure the children got a roof over their heads. The last thing that should be on our minds is the foolishness that these heathens are doing. Like, they're doing this. Just call it what it is. They're doing this. And it is not our space as individuals to focus on that. The only thing black and brown people should be focusing on is liberating each other, protecting each other, loving each other, and building with each other. So when a disaster happens, we are together. You know, you're powerful when you are in numbers. I hope you guys know that. So that should be your focus, right? Now that that is out the way, We definitely gonna have a beautiful one, man. I know you guys is always wondering, we hear the story, 2/3, the 2/3, the 2/3. Me coming from this Hebrew Israelite organization, that's all we used to prophesy. The 2/3, the 2/3, Zechariah 13:8. Read. And we used to say these things and tell people these things, but you guys don't know who the 2/3 is actually are. And today I decided, you know what? Let me bring this out for the people. Like I tell you guys all the time, whatever Mama Love tells me to do, I do. I don't plan nothing. I'll be sitting here on my phone in La La Land, looking at content, posting up content, and something will come. Yeah. Oh yeah, I need you to talk about that. Oh really? Okay, man. I don't complain. I don't say nah. I just go. You see, I be like, yo, we're gonna do a part 2 of, the Genesis is the genocide of Abantu. Remember I told you guys that? And now look, today's a whole different situation. So I just want you guys to know that I don't be having control, right? It is not my, I'm just the messenger. You understand? I'm just here to guide my brothers and sisters back to the promised land, which is the Holy Land, which is Africa, not Northern Eastern Africa, none of that, okay? But without further ado, people, we're going to dive right in. I hope you guys got your pens and ready, get your wine out, get your, I'm in a good mood today. I'm not going to lie, I'm in a good mood, right? Get your wine out, get your notepads out, and be prepared. And I got a special surprise for you. And remember the books I told you that I had? I found them. I got them right there and waiting for y'all. So when we get to the end of the conversation, we're going to have another conversation. So we're going to continue debunking Satan. Are you dumb or are you dumb? Listen to the Creator say it one time for the one time. All right. So let us proceed, people. Yeah, I know you guys like the new setup. I know. I do it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I do it for y'all. You should know the truth. You should get these facts, and these facts gonna set you free, right? So, Repent or Die podcast presents Summer Conversation. Who are the 2/3 that will be destroyed? Who are the 2/3 that will be destroyed? That is the $1 million question. Let us read. Now, for those that know, today's conversation is brought to you by no other than Life Coach on the Go, right? Family-owned business. Our job is providing services to the Black and brown individuals that's trying to hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Brothers who just came out of jail, that need resources, that need help, guidance. Our job is to ensure that our people win by any means necessary, right? In a righteous way. Okay, we deal with domestic violence, so sisters, even men that's in domestic violence, that's only dealing with the domestic violence because they don't have a place to rest their head or they're just afraid. There's the support. We here for that. Doesn't matter where you at. We got the phone calls. We make phone calls. We connecting. We bridging the gaps between the people. Okay, cool. Let us continue. Fair warning, this is a holy people's channel which is run and governed by our heavenly creators / parents, Sunini Nanini. Yes, Sunini Nanini is the eternal name. The only name, I got the books right here, only name that's forbidden, that has been removed from this earth. Only name. And it's because of the Su being superior and Na being your mama. Your nana? Yeah. They all one, connected, becomes one. The word tells you you're going to leave your parents' house, cleave on to your wife or your husband and become one flesh. Sunini Nanini is one flesh. Father is superior, mama superior, but father takes the lead. Okay? Just so you know. All right. We are not here to hear about opinions and philosophies. We stand on truth, proof, and facts over feelings. So please watch your mouth. Right. I got my moderators here. Hey, we got the moderators. Hey, Deadly Liners. This is just for you. You heard just for you. Let your gun go off. All right. I got the moderators. They ain't here to play. They cut him out. They cut him off like cook cocaine. You heard? Anyway. So please watch your mouth, sit on the couch, and respect my heavenly parents' house. Let us continue. The Bible said that 2/3 will be destroyed, but who are the 2/3? Let's find out. According to the Bible, Zechariah 13, we're going to start off with verse 2, then make our way down to 7 to 9, okay? Zechariah 13:2 says, "It shall come to pass in that day, said the Creator, that I will cut off the names of the idols out of the land." Listen carefully. Everything that you see that I got highlighted in red is for you to keep notes of, okay? Let me say it again. "And it shall come to pass in that day, said the Creator, that I will cut off the names of the idols out of the land, and they shall be no more, there shall no more be remembered. And also I will cause the prophets and the unclean spirit to pass out the land." The prophets and the unclean spirits to pass out the land. Remember these precepts, please. Verse 7, drop down to 7. It says, "Awake, O sword, against my shepherd, and against the man that is my fellow, said the creator of hosts," or should I say the creator of the Bantus. Right? "Smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered, and I will turn my hands upon the little ones." So the shepherds are gonna get smite. The sheep is gonna get scattered. They're gonna get scattered, and I will turn my hands upon the little ones. Guess who's getting the awakenings, right? Oh, you thought it was going to be the old man with the gray beard. Nah, it's going to be your brother man from the motherland that used to sell it like a Taliban. I was a Taliban, a terrorist in my community. And he's going to use me to bring back that community. Don't you see how beautiful? Don't you see how beautiful? This is how you know this is the truth. This is the truth. Because I don't fit the standards. I don't fit the standards of a religious teacher. No, I fit the standard. I look like the dude that will be outside somewhere, jeweled up, and you will walk by and say, "Damn, he look good." Yeah, that's me. I'm him. I'm that guy. Yes, it's okay. Y'all be all right, right? Verse 8, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the creators, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die." Woo! "But the 3rd shall be left therein. And I will bring the 3rd part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried." So everybody that's, going through what you're going through, just know that you're just being put through the fire so you can come out glorious, okay? Remember, for my sisters, for the ladies, Bantu princes, Deadly Lioness, all you guys, just know that no matter what you did in the past, you going through it right now so you can come outside to be that actual ruby. You're already in that path. You're going through it. Don't fall down. Don't let nothing stop you from achieving that greatness. You understand? We gonna get it, though. We gonna get it. We gonna get it. Where we at? Right? "As gold is tried, they shall call on my name." You hear me? "You still shall call on my name. See, I highlighted the name. And I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, my children, my creation. And they shall say, Sunini Nanini is my creator, Father, the Almighty of Almighties. You understand? We having fun today. Don't worry. So how do we identify the 2/3? Where would they be? You guys are going to be shocked when I break this down for you. It's in religion. Oh, you didn't think it was going to be that, right? Oh, you thought it was going to be something else? It is in religion. In religion. Meaning you have a better chance of making it, not being associated with any demographical religion organization created by Satan that there is. You have a better chance of making it just being by yourself. You have a better chance of making it just being by yourself. Yo, who do you believe in? Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't believe in nothing, man. You better all be in there on that type of time than saying, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I believe it. You know, I don't go to church and all that, but I believe in Jesus. Oh, remember what this said. Remember, and they shall call on my name. Jesus is not his name. Jesus is not their names. Yahweh, Yahawashah, Yahoo, Yahoo.com. Okay? Listen, the fact that you see Yahoo, people, come on, guys. The World Wide Web 666, I mean, come on. Listen, all right. My bad. In religion, right? We must do the world population calculation. Okay? So I took it to Copilot, okay? And I said, how many people are in the world? And it told me, according to Microsoft Copilot, as of March 30th, this is the other day, as of March 30th, 2024, the current world population stands at approximately, meaning it's not 100%, but approximately. They're taking a hypothetical guess that is at 8.1 billion people, according to the most recent United Nations estimate, right? That is staggering numbers of individuals inhabiting our planet. So you see that they put the word staggering. Right? That's to let you know that they find that very problematic. That's a problem for them. They don't like that. Okay? All right? To put this into perspective, let's consider a WIMP scale comparison. If each person was represented by a banana, we would need a sack of approximately 46,449 bananas to symbolize the entire global population. That's the humor that Copilot be doing. I rock with Copilot, I ain't gonna lie. So, out of the 8.1, how many are in religion? Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Sure, I know you are. Out of the 8.1, how many are in religion, right? Out of the 8.1 billion people inhabited our planet, approximately 85% identify with a religious group. Let's dive into the fascinating world of religion, okay? So we got Christianity, one of the most widely recognized religions. Christianity has a following across the globe. It compasses various dominations, traditions, and beliefs. You see, I'm highlighting these things for you. Dominations, traditions, and belief. You understand? Domination, traditions, and belief. Okay? So these three things that I highlighted is right there to let you know that these things are human perspective and belief. Okay? Number 2, Judaism. Okay? Rooted in ancient history. Judaism is practiced by Jewish communities worldwide. It emphasizes ethical conduct, worship, and adherence to the Torah. Okay? The Torah. Why did I highlight the Torah? Because there's a lot of people who's claiming the Torah. See, my son is so mean. The Torah. Okay? Who else do you know reading the Torah? See, you guys are not paying attention. See, the Jewish people read the Talmud, but somebody else is reading the Torah. I let you guys put that together. Let us continue. Islam, with millions of adherents, Islam is centered around the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad. It emphasized the oneness of God, Allah. Why did I highlight the oneness of God, Allah? Because I told you guys from the beginning that monotheism came from these religions. You can go look this stuff up. Don't listen to me. I want you to go out your way to go look it up. And when you dig down that rabbit hole, you will see where this ideology of this oneness come from. That's why they took Abram and changed it to Abraham. And he became the fathers of all major religions. Let us continue. Okay? Emphasize oneness of God, Allah, and the importance of prayer, fasting, charity, and pilgrimage. Okay? Buddhism originated in India. Buddhism focused on the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. It seeks entitlement and liberations from suffering. Why did I highlight these things right there? Because what does all these religions teaches you? To endure the suffering and be entitlement for something to come. Just wait for it. Let's go. Number 5, Hinduism, a diverse and ancient religion. Hinduism emphasize various deities, rituals, and philosophical concepts. Okay? It emphasizes karma, dharma, and what is that? Mokisha. These 5 major religions collectively account for the majority of the world religious population. Additionally, there are other faiths such as Baha'i, Taoism, Jainism, Shintoism, Sikhism, Tirikyo. You see, I had to highlight the Wicca. You guys know what Wicca is. If you don't know what Wicca is, I don't know what to tell you. And many more. Okay? Let us continue. What is the exact number of followers in each religion? You got to ask these questions, people. Number 1, Christianity, with around 2.3 billion followers. Christianity is the largest religion worldwide. It emphasizes various denominations such as Catholicism, Protestantism, and Eastern Orthodoxy. Okay? Islam has approximately 1.9 billion adherents. It is prevalent in regions like the Middle East, North Africa, South Asia, and Southeast Asia. I hope you guys are paying attention to all these things right here. Hinduism, primarily practiced in India, Nepal, and other parts of South Asia, has about 1.2 billion followers. Buddhism, right, originated in India and spread it across Asia, has around 520 million adherents and includes various traditions like the Theravada, the Mahayana, and the Vajrayana. Number 5, and pardon me for butchering. You guys know I be butchering everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just me. Number 5, Judaism, which is a rich history, has approximately 14 million adherents globally. It is closely associated with Jewish culture and heritage. You see that? Jewish culture and heritage. Jewish culture and heritage. Keep in mind that these numbers are approximately and subject to variations due to the factor like conversion, birth rate, and cultural shift. Additionally, there are numerous other smaller religions and belief systems contribute to the global spiritual landscape. Okay? Shall we do the math now? We're going to do the math. We're going to do the math. So, Christianity, remember, 5.95 billion, right? Christianity, 2.3 billion, plus Islam, 1.9 billion, plus 1.2 billion for Hinduism, plus 520 million in Buddhism, plus 14 million for Judaism. When you do the math, it equates to 5.9 billion people. I know. Now watch this. What is 2/3 of 8.1 billion people? 2/3 of 8.1 billion people is approximately 5.4 billion people. Isn't that close to the numbers of people in religion? Isn't that close to the numbers of the people in religion? So are you telling me? Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna do that. We're gonna continue. So the people who will not make it are the religious believers and followers. So the people that's not going to be saved are the ones that's going to these institutions thinking that they get in the word to be saved. Oh man, what's synonymous with save? Oh, ain't nobody safe. Ain't nobody safe. Remove the V and replace it with the F. Oh, ain't nobody safe. Oh, hey, listen. So the religious believers and the followers are the ones that is doomed for destruction. You know why these people are doomed for destruction? Because these religions was the religion that was forced upon people, that if they didn't convert, they was going to be doomed and destroyed. And guess what? We was doomed and destroyed. What the word says? What does the word says? Hosea 4 verse 6, my people are what? or destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Hold, let me bang the gavel on these heathens. Let me bang the gavel on these heathens. Bang the gavel on these heathens. Huh? Oh, so you know what these people did, right? Let me show my face. I know you can see my face, but you need to see me a little bit closer. Pause. So you see what these people done, right? See, when they compiled this book with an agenda. You must preach. Let me tell you how the theologian schools operate. You must teach the things that's going to make them feel good and also give them the things to prevent them from rebelling. So when you see these brothers or sisters that's in these organizations, whether it's Islam, Christianity, Judaism, all of it the same, Hinduism, all of it, yoga, all of that. I didn't even mention the yoga. Like I said, I'm just giving you the 5 main, you understand? And if I added other things, and not only if I added the other things, and you know the numbers is a whole lot higher because there's a lot of people that did not or still does not comply with giving off their information. So all of this is educational guess, right? But these people give you a story to make you sit still. When you read the letter of Leopold, what did he say? He said, don't tell them nothing about the old. Teach them the gospel. Let them know that, blessed is he that deal with temptations, and the meek shall inherit the kingdom. That having gold is a sin. They put all of that in there to force you to believe that and follow that so they can take all your resources. Like Undala says, they took everything from you, and in return from the exchange, they exchanged all of that for a picture of a man that never existed, of that image. Never existed, never walked amongst us, never healed nothing, never did nothing. The only thing, that image that is given unto you, the only thing that image has ever done was get on his knees and suck on something, because that man was a fisherman. I'm telling you, he was a fisherman. He was a fisherman. I'm just telling you. Him and Michelangelo, you know what? Where would I be without my baby? That's what they was doing. I'm just saying. I got all this information. You could look these things up, and if you got them, screenshot it, save it, because they're going to remove it. Okay? Okay? So they fed you this story. They keep you in a state of what? Subtlety, hope. They gave you hope in return for riches. They gave you religion and took away your righteousness. They gave you spirit. They gave you a spirit and took away your soul, took away your spiritual reality, your spirituality that's connected with your soul. They removed that and told you that you must be in a spirit. When you say, what spirit is this? They say, you gotta be in this, you gotta be in the fruits of the spirit. So you gotta be a fruit basket in order to receive Jesus and the acceptance from God. That's what Paul was telling you. You gotta be in the fruit basket of the spirits, my brother. How does a fruit basket operate? You gotta be meek. You gotta be soft. If a nigga slap you in your face, turn the other face and let him slap that one too. And this is the opposite. This is how you know you're not in the spirit, guys. When you got anger, when you got wrath, when you want to retaliate, that's not of the spirit. That is of the flesh. Hey, that's what they was feeding you. That's what they was feeding you, guys. When you read, and shout out to my sister out in Florida. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do something later on, have her on the show, let her talk her talk. But we had a conversation, and this is for you guys as well. When the Creator was speaking to our forefathers, was our forefathers ever in the spirit? When the Creator was speaking to Abram, was he in the spirit? When he was speaking to Sarah, was she in the spirit? When Moses was walking, minding his business, and Pop said, yo, let me holler at you. Was Moses in the spirit? Now, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because we as individuals have lost our way. Like, we really lost our way, right? Where now we thinking the way that we're going to connect to our Creator is going to be based on the foundation of religion, but we're going to sprinkle a little bit of righteousness on top, and then we're going to be just fine. That's not how it goes. You must tap into your righteousness. Read what Abram was doing. Read what Noah was doing. Why did the Creators find favor in Noah? Because Noah was a righteous man. Noah wasn't in no spirit. Noah wasn't in no spirit. Do you even know what spirits are, people? Don't listen to this shenanigans of good spirit, bad spirit, all of that. The only time a spirit got inside of you is when the Father, when he finished putting you together and Mama Love went in you. Okay? The spirit of life got inside of you. That's it. Show me where Abram was in the spirit. So how can I connect to my creators? And you're telling me that I need to be in the spirit to connect to them when my Father reading his text, reading the book, I have yet to see he was in the spirit. When Adam, I have yet to see Adam being in the spirit. When he came into the garden, was Adam in the spirit? Come on, people. What was your Savior doing when he was on the earth? He was removing spirits. And after he removed the spirit, what did he tell them to do? What did he tell them to do? Bang the gavel. What did he tell them to do? What did he do? He was removing spirits. And after he removed the spirit, he told him to sin no more. Because sinning brings spirits inside of you. But what is sin? Some of you guys are going to ask, what is sin? Sin is not just the transgression of the law, but disobedience to the creators. Disobedience to your forefathers. That's the sin, people. When I gave you the lesson last week, when the children of Steph was not listening to Jared, and they told Jared, like, yo, they having a party down there. I ain't never seen that. They got perfume. They smelling wild good. I want to see what's going on down there. And I'm telling you this out of respect. And I hear what you're saying, but I've been praying on this mountaintop for 17 years, and it's getting boring. I want to go see what's going on down there. That malignant root was kicking in. That malignant root got in through sin. Ooh. It was kicking in. And they like, yo, listen. Look, Pops was like, yo, look. Just chill. It's not worth it. They like, listen, I hear you. But the BBL was already down there, you heard? The lace front wigs was already down there, you heard? The makeup and the beauty was already down there. And it was more potent then than it is now. You know, everything is chemically blazed and all of that. It was more potent then. They like, another 10 years up here? So we just gonna go down there for 10 minutes. Let's go out for a night. They seen that like Mardi Gras. Go look up Mardi Gras and see what goes on in Mardi Gras. Go look into what goes on in Mardi Gras. Then you'll understand why Louisiana is one of the most highest crime rate in the United States. Because you guys don't know that all of these things intertwine. Go look into see why Chicago is in the condition that it's in. These BDs and GDs, they got a satanic oath that they got to say when they join the gang. Literally. They're summoning the demons when they join the gang. If you think I'm lying, go look it up. I should bring some gangsters as guests on the show and let them tell their testimony. They got an oath. They got to recite it. And I don't remember, but I know one thing. It says we're gonna et cetera, until we die and burn in hell with the stones of fire placed upon us. That's an oath that these young boys are taking. Now you see why they on demon time. That's why you don't see. That's why it's like, yo, why they like this? You thinking it's the drugs. No, the drugs is what sustain the demon that gets inside of them when they get initiated. They have to smoke. They have to smoke because they'll go crazy. But y'all don't hear me though. Let us continue. What does the word says? Keep my commandments and live. Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 40 says what? Thou shalt keep thereof his statutes, his commandments, which I command thee this day, that it may go well with thee and with thy children after thee, and that thou mayest prolong thy days upon the earth, which the Creator, thy Father, given thee forever. Thy Father, thy parents, the Almighty, however, forever. Okay? Deuteronomy chapter 5 verse 29. Oh, that there was such a heart in them, that they would hear me and keep all my commandments always, and it might be well with them and with their children forever. You want to live? You want to be removed from these 2/3? You got to be obedient. The word commandment is I give you a command. I'm giving you something to do and you must do it. Think about it. Okay? Let us continue. Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse 24. And the Creator commanded us to do all these statutes, to fear the Creators for our good always, that he might preserve us alive as it is all this day. Okay? Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 1. All the commandments which I command thee this day shall you observe to do, and that ye may live and multiply and go in and possess the land which Sunini, right, swore unto your fathers. Okay? Let us continue. Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 16. In that I command thee this day to love the Creator, to walk in their ways, and to keep the commandments and the statutes and the judgment, that thou mayest live and multiply. And the Creator shall increase thee in the land whither thou goes to possess it. Okay? Proverbs chapter 19, verse 6. He that keepeth the commandments keepeth his own soul. Not the spirit. Not the spirit. You keep your soul. When you break the commands, you are now operating in a spirit. What is the definition behind spirits? Spirits are demons, the devils. You can look this stuff up. If you're thinking that I'm lying, you can look this stuff up. Look up the definition behind demon. Look up the definition behind spirits. What they call alcohol, spirits. When you go into the liquor store, what does it call? It's called wine and spirits. The term alcohol means flesh-eating demon, spirit. Wake up, people. Wake up. Wake up. Bang the gavel again. Bang the gavel on these heathens. Wake up. You have been deceived, misled, and confused. Okay? Let us continue. Matthew 19 and verse 17 says what? And he said unto them, why call thou me good? There is no good but one, that is Sunini. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. If you want to enter into life, with all the chaos that's going on in this world, you don't got to worry about a damn thing. Why? You know why? Because if you're walking in the ways of righteousness, nothing can harm you. Have you forgotten Psalms chapter 23? As we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, the shadow of death is prison, is the captivity that you're in, is the toxicity you're around, is the negative things that you see every single day. That's the darkness. That's the shadow of death. Everybody, any given moment, you're going to receive a phone call. You're going to see something. You're going to hear something of somebody dying, because we are walking in this valley of death, because the spirit has overtaken all of humanity. The spirit has overtaken you. It has overtaken me, has overtaken our loved ones. And guess what? Now it's overtaking our children. 14-year-olds are being gunned down now. 13-year-olds are being gunned down now. 12-year-olds are beating old men to their death. Are you not understanding what's going on in this world? And I guarantee you that every single person that's living a space of wicked and evil is subscribed to a religion. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying, guys. Anybody, you understand? Anybody right now that's living a life of pure wickedness and madness is subscribed to a religion. Look at what's going on in Philadelphia. These niggas is Islam, Allah, 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 3 o'clock prayer, 5 o'clock prayer. They on their knees on a carpet looking like Aladdin on drugs. And then listen, they on their knees, Ramadan, all that. Soon as it's nighttime, they spinning the block with the gun cock, ready to kill somebody like it's one of these movies of hip hop. Come on now. Come on now. Let me conclude this for y'all, right? What does Revelation 22 verse 14 says? It says, protected are they that do his commandments, because we don't say bless, okay? Protected are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life and may enter through the gates into the city. Only those that make it into Jerusalem will be protected. Everything that's in the outskirts, chances are the reason why you in the outskirts is because you ain't been keeping no goddamn commands. You thought Jesus knew your heart and that's all I had to do. You thought all you had to do is keep Passover according to the Gentiles, drink blood, call on Yahweh, Ahaya, Yahweh Shai, call on all these things and you was good. You thought getting on your knees facing the east, praying 15 times a day, eating hummus and doing dollar cabs, you thought that was going to get you into the kingdom. That's what you thought. Every single one of you guys is breaking the commands. That's why you see in 2024, you have yet to see any religious organization come together for a good cause outside of Judaism. You're not finding a single religion coming together, enlighten the people, putting money together. We have enough money to weather the storm of this so-called inflation. But when you ask for help from these congregations, they're going to say things like, look, my brother, it seems like you possessed by Satan because why are you over here checking my pockets? That's what they're going to tell you. And if you don't see that by now, you will never, never, never know me. Ooh. If you should not see right now, you will never, never, never see it. Ooh. Huh? If you can't see it right now, you ain't never gonna see it. I know that lead line, that was for you right there. You know what I'm saying? Give you some old school. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway. Okay? You're not gonna get into the city. There's gonna be no exodus for no religious group. Islam have a better chance on waiting for Aladdin to put them on a carpet. Listen to what I'm saying. Christianity has a better chance of using that stick as a what they call it, the rod. You know when they go like this, roll. You better off using that to get to safety. Judaism, these brothers say they got portals coming. These brothers is talking about the chariot coming from the sky, man. The chariot coming from the sky. The chariot coming from the sky. If it ain't come when we needed the chariot the most, right? Slavery, being hanged on, bombs being dropped. We chilling right now. We chilling right now compared to what our ancestors went to, yet no chariot. You know what? Let me conclude this. Let me conclude this. Revelations Revelations chapter 22, verse 15 says what? Right? Look, matter of fact, let's read it all. Let's read it from the beginning. Read it from the top. It says, "Protected are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life and may enter through the gates into the city." Verse 15 says what? "For we're out." So we're out. For we're out. So we're out keeping the ways of the creators according to the feast. We're out keeping the ways of the creators according to the feast. We're out the suspension. In Creole, they say suspend. We're out the suspend of drinking the blood. You are considered a dog and a sorcerer and a whoremonger and murderers and idolaters and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. Don't that go hand in hand with John chapter 8, verse 44? Don't that go hand in hand? For we're out keeping the command, because that's why Islam tell you, don't follow no command, follow Allah. Christianity says Jesus, Galatians chapter 3, my brother, read Galatians chapter 3. Jesus is the faith now. We don't need to keep the commandments, but make sure you pay your tithings though. Make sure you pay your tithings. We don't got to follow the ways of the old, but the tithings, that remain. Okay? Okay? Judaism is the same thing. Like Umdallah said, Judaism is just a glorified, these are glorified Christians. Whether you talking about the black or the white, right? The white Judaisms, you know, they do the Talmud, they drinking blood, you know, they do what they do. Red mastis and all of that. And they bought mitzvahs and all that. Master balls, they like it red, dead and red. That's what they like. You, on the other hand, black man, you are following their feast days. You going according to their times. You're basing your traditions off the enemy, and your excuse is saying, well, they took it from us. How you know that? What record can you show that they took anything from you? What makes you think that they didn't just create this? Huh? You know the Zon Vandenberg, you know those people. You know they Jewish too, right? You know these people also wrote the LGBTQ Bible as well, right? I mean, I'm just saying. You know that, right? You know these dudes is pathological liars, right? Like they can just look you in your face and have a whole conversation lying their whole behind off. That's in their DNA. So now you're going to tell me, that's for all of us, including myself. That's why everything that I read, I question everything, people. Listen, I'm at a point now, I don't hold nothing. I'm not, because I don't want to be in a space on how I felt when I found out that the Hebrew stuff was a lie. I don't want to be in that space. You know why? Because when I was in that space, I bought my moms, my children, I bought my wife, I bought everybody that I love inside of this infrastructure, thinking that this is the way. Come to find out that it was the way to Yahweh. It was the way to Norway. That's where it comes from. The Hebrew Israelite teachings and doctrine is German. It's German people. They migrated in and one went left. Listen, Paul tells you that in his journeys, read the book. He wasn't going anywhere black. That man was going into the Caucasus of all Caucasus, climbing the highest mountain. I got the records. We're just waiting. We're just waiting for the numbers to get into a Pacific height. When the numbers get to a Pacific height, oh, we're gonna bring it up. But let's not act like, but we're not gonna act like what we was told was the truth. We're not doing that no more. So now, anything that I read, I'll always open it with another eye. All I needed to know was something that I've been knowing. But through the journey of Hebrew Israelism, I shied away from it. I've always known Africa was the motherland for us. Always. My graduation, I had a whole shaniki on. I didn't know nothing about Africa. There's something had me connected. My chain, I bought expensive chains. And because of this Hebrewism, I had to pawn it. And I'm tight behind it. Because now my African chain, that joint is a couple of bands. You understand? And at that time I didn't have a newborn. My children was well of age. So now you can't just be tossing thousands of dollars for jewelry. But for without are dogs and sorcerers. That's who they are. That's who they are. Anybody that's not keeping the ways of the creators are like dogs and sorcerers, whoremongers. Look at the behavior of the community. Religion is the father of all of this because the father of all of this started religion. All praises be to the creator, man. Sunini Nanini. Round of applause for that. Yeah, man. Let me show my face. Yeah. It wasn't nothing crazy. I wanted you guys to see, because these people, these religious organizations are using this precept to lure people in and to have people in a state of fear because they think that being amongst that is a protection. They want to be a part of a body. You want to be in a body of a mandem. Why was Abram not in a body? Why David was not in a body? People that done more righteous than us. Why Job was not in a body? Show me where you seen Job go to church and was gathering, was fellowshipping with anybody, or he was by himself, and yet the Creator found severe favor in him. Look, the Creator has so much favor in him. He said, yo, devil, yo, look, yo, Satan, I got 5 racks right now. Matter of fact, if you are able to break my son, I'll let you come back into the kingdom. You could come back right here, right now. I'll let you come back and give you the seed. The devil said, word. Because he was finding excuses. He didn't want to just take the offer for what it was. It was always finding an excuse. He said, because you got him protected. It sounds good. You got him protected. You got him with a beautiful family. So the Creator said, you know what? All right, say less. Let me take all that away. Joe went one day, woke up, and it got so crazy. He was like, yo, the heck is going on here? You know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. Or I'm not even going to sin. I'm not going to retaliate. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to get butt naked. I'm going to shave my head bald, and I'm going to stay right here until it's time for me to die. How many of y'all ready to move like that? Huh? He didn't say, yo, you know what? I think I need to go to the church and go pray. That's what the devil wanted him to go. The devil said, yo, come to me, man. Come. I got food, clothes, beautiful women, whatever you need. Huh? He ain't need none of that. He wasn't looking for that. But here we are. The minute things ain't going according to plan, we run into the nearest congregation. When things go bad, we don't even call him the Creator. We call on Jesus. Jesus, Lord, help me. Jesus, please, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. We do everything but give reference to the creators. And now we are in a what you call that? Now we in this monotheism where we don't even acknowledge our moms. You see Solomon writing, acknowledging the mother, saying, wisdom, please don't forgive me. Forgive me for you. All of this. Giving acknowledgement But now here we are, moving just like the heathens. I got the books. Matter of fact, hold on, let me pull this up. So this was the book. This was the book I wanted to bring out last week. Remember, I was looking for it. This was it. It really was literally at the bottom of my shelf. I think I got blinded by the back. It was just, and this is from Oxford, guys. Let me show you. This is from Oxford. Maybe if I open it from the inside. This is from the Oxford. Look. I don't know if you guys can see it. You see it says Oxford University Press. Okay. Let me show you guys something. Let me pull it up for you. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. Okay. Let me show you. Look. So there's two more demos, right? We got Modimo's home in the sky and earth. It says, hold on, let me move my mic. So I'm going to read it for you. It says, Modimo, forgot the whole mic, my bad, guys. It says, let me move my keyboard. It says, Modimo, home in the sky and earth. It says, Soto, Lesotho, and South Africa. Modimo, the creator God, the supreme being, is also called Rafabia, Rafapapa, Ralabepa, of the various gods, perhaps 12 of them, okay? Ralabepa, the Father of Almighty and power, stands as the head. He is feared for the vengefulness and power of fire. He lives behind the land of Siwas, where he is called Ralawimpa. I'm spelling it out because I don't want to butcher it. I want you guys to, when you go look it up, you could go look these things up for yourself, right? It says the god of water is Ramakheosa. Ramochasoa. He lives on the bottom where the fountain rise. Okay. Rampia, Ramaepa, watches the field that the enemy may not cross the boundaries. Other gods of Makofasalo, there's a whole lot of them. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So I'm gonna spell all 4 of them for you. Makofatasilo, Makofatasile, right? Meskulasani, Maseletetsoane, Mozanki, Manakisoe, and No, I can't say this one. I'm just gonna spell it out. Ngol Nogoli Kalo. Ngoalenkalo, a god who is generally known and feared, and Sazatin Tuna is the god of revenge, the god of dance, and the litor of the Cecil's body. A large comet called Medusata is honored. Modimo, invisible, entangable is remote. Instructed, Modimo is mother. Listen to what I'm about to say. Modimo is mother, is light, is in the sky. Right? Modimo is mother, is light, is in the sky. But he also associates with the earth. The thunderbolt appears to enter the earth and is interpreted. Modimo returning to himself, to a evil being known as Mormio. Many misfortunates were attributed at death. Men and animals did not cease to exist. They merely left their earthly homes and went to Mosima, the home from which they all came. Okay? Now, I'm not going to read all of that. I'm going to read the next thing. It says Modimo and the origin of death. Okay, this is in Tswana, Botswana, South Africa. It says the high god is Modimo, the one who goes into the hearts of the things that has created, originated, and brought into being. The Badimo are not gods equal in being and power, which is one God, but manifestations of him like gods. They are classified as impersonal, though they have personal attributes. Two of these Bahimos, singular, Modimo, Kosa, and Napi, are emancipations of Most High God. Okay? It's a lot. But I just want you guys to see, okay, that there's always, and I repeat, always has been multiple gods in our land. And we as individuals who's trying to find ourselves, we gotta open every single book. Remember when Indiana Jones went to these places and he was looking for the gold? That man went into every trap. He didn't care where it was at. He didn't care what was underneath. He just went through it to retrieve what he needed to retrieve. So this is one, okay? This is another one. This is the Encyclopedia of Gods, over 2,500 deities of the world. 2,500 by Michael Jordan, and not the basketball player. Okay? And I'm gonna do a whole summer conversation. I don't know when, but I'm gonna do a summer conversation discussing how these gods made their way into your religion, into your churches, and how they got you worshiping, and why these gods got everybody in a state of delusion and confusion. Right? Like I said, we gotta open up every single book there is. I got another book that I'm ordering. They try to charge me $150, so I'm letting my son, because he's in college, you can borrow the book from the colleges. So I'm waiting for him to do what he needs to do so I can get that book. And when I get it, I'm gonna print it out. I was gonna get it printed out, but I was, from the site that I got it on, I was only able to hold on to it for like an hour. So if there's over 500 and something pages, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that in an hour. And I know these people's going to charge me an arm and an ass cheek. But long story short, That's another book. Now, this book, hold on. As a matter of fact, let me tell you the name of this book. Hold on. I want to tell you the name of this book because I had it saved. And maybe you guys can get it for yourselves. It's kind of pricey. Not going to lie to you. Not going to lie to you. Hold on. Let me see if I got it saved. Hold on. Is this it right here? No. Damn, I ain't got it saved. Let me go look at my past. Damn, I ain't got it saved. Like I said, when I find it, I'll come on next week. I'll make sure you guys are able to see it. But yeah, these books. These books is very, 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 very needed as far as the state that we are in the pursuit of freedom. Because I'm not doing all of this to just be like the fallen comrades, like the Dr. Benz, the Dr. Yorks, and these brothers that got all this wisdom and still lost at the end. My main goal is to get this knowledge, spread this knowledge, and get up out of here like Enoch did. There's gonna come a time you getting it every December, then you're gonna get it every other December, and then one day it's gonna be every month. Then it's gonna be every other year, and then one day there's gonna be no more. You understand? So I say all of that to say that we got a lot of work to do, a lot of homework as far as finding ourselves as people, right? And if you want to be a part of these so-called religious organizations, listen, kudos to you, man. I hope you got the strength to overcome the wrath that's coming. You guys already shaking over an earthquake. What you gonna do when the buildings start falling? What you gonna do when the phones start working? What you gonna do when the refrigerators unplug and there's no electricity? What you going to do? And this is the path that we're heading. They're just setting up the stage. All these movies that you guys are seeing, they got the Civil War movie coming out next week. They got the Obama niggas that came out with the foolishness, right? When things just stopped working, everything just went downhill. They're telling you what they're about to do. Meanwhile, black people is surrounding the Versace store. Niggas is really out here, over here causing ruckus for homosexuality. Where? Like, for real, all jokes aside. And I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it more on the podcast. But yeah, us as black people, man. Listen. When I tell you the 2/3 is the majority of it is gonna be us, it's us. That percentage is about you, brother, man. It's about you, brother, man. It's not about the heathens. The heathens, this is their right, this is their kingdom. They're ruling. You, on the other hand, oh, you guys are on borrowed time. All of you. And you following the ways of the heathens, you will fall in the ways of the heathens. The heathens know that. The heathens know where they're going at the end. They don't care. That's why they live on the edge. That's why they nothing triggers for them to stop and say, don't just commit suicide. You want to live tomorrow? I don't want to. I want to get it over with. I'm on a highway to hell. They tell you this. I'm not telling you that. This is what they do. You understand? I just want you guys to understand these things. We are really living in these times of complete chaos where our people have really lost their way. Our people don't even know the understanding of being black anymore. Black people don't even accept being black. Let's just call it what it is. Black people are trying to validate being black from the eyes and the wares of a European, genetically modified. Let's go to these comments, man. Marvell Blackwood, how you doing? Delhi Lioness, what it look like? Bantu Princess, what it look like? Thank you, thank you. So what is your name? Hey, if I told you what was my street name, you're gonna be like, what? But I'll leave that alone. Mm-hmm. She said picture of a psycho. Mardi Gras is wicked. It's all good. Little man dancing around. Praise the creators, man. We ain't gone through nothing compared to what our ancestors went through, and yet no savior came. And in fact, when you do the calculations from based on what they told you, from the time that your creator, from the time your savior was born and so-called murdered to the time of slavery, it's approximately like 2,000 years, if not more. So if you add that, including us, I think we hit that mark a long time ago. And yet, brothers and sisters is waiting for something to crack through the skies and bring you freedom. Who's telling you this? Who is telling you this? When are we going to realize that they took our records and interjected their customs and beliefs in it? I'll show you the book where it tells we're not even supposed to be eating. Matter of fact, when you read the book of Adam and Eve, see, this is the reason why I like to go through Genesis, because Genesis is the beginning, right? So these people, see, when you are a writer, anybody that writes, when you write, you got to build it up. You can't just come out with the foo-foo. You got to build it up. So when you look into the book of Genesis, right? In the book of Genesis, it clearly says that Adam will have to tittle the ground to get food. What comes out of the ground, people? Animals don't come out the ground, people. Animals does not come out the ground, people. And you're not supposed to slaughter. Remember, the animals are the animals are the creator's creation. In fact, the animals was created before you. So why would he then now want the people, his creations, to eat the very things that he created? That doesn't make no sense. Think about that for a second, people. Think about it for a second. Then not only do I want you to think about it, also think about that the only thing that was eating people and shedding blood was the giants. And then when eating has become what they did, they started eating people. See, we didn't know what that was. We was busy eating fruits and vegetables. We was tilling the ground. We was gardening. We was eating from the land. We was eating fruits. The creator gave us an abundance of everything, so we don't never have to be in a state of hunger. We are in a state of hunger because the tails are the one that's running the world. And when you are a tail, you can't see from behind. That's a bar in itself. Let that marinate. You can't see from behind. So when they waggle, that's all they've been doing. They waggle and dust is all in the air. Chemtrails, everything. Everything is chaotic because the tails are the one that's ruling the world. It's not the heads. The heads are no longer ruling the world. When the heads was ruling the world, there was no such thing as World War I. There was no such thing as World War II. There was no such thing as, yo, I'm coming into your land and I'm going to conquer and I'm going to do this, I'm going to go do that. No, it's none of that. The only time we had to fight was to fight against who? These children that likes blood, that seek blood. And when we fell and they took our records, they recreated a whole new script and put their rituals in it. They put baptism in it. They put drinking blood in it. They put human sacrifice in it. And guess who's still doing the human sacrifices to this day? When you look down the rabbit hole, you're going to see it's not people that look like me and you. Because that's what they do. They need blood. Blood is their happiness. Blood is their joy. When they eat steak. How do they like their steak? I like my steak medium rare. That's in their DNA. Their blood. They like things bloody. Me and you, we like everything cooked, burnt black. And we're not even supposed to be cooking nothing. Everything's supposed to be fruits and vegetables. I know people right now, I got friends right now who don't eat nothing but fruits and vegetables. When I tell you that these dudes are still swole, and when they really want to eat, they eat potatoes, they eating chickpeas. You understand? Mashed potatoes. They don't eat animals. They eating beans. They eating peanuts, super paws, cashews, and all of that. And I'm talking about dudes like 225. They like, yo, June, son, what's up, bro? You still eating that? You still eating that flesh, bro? Like, yo, son, I ain't gonna lie, son, I joint good, but I gotta stop. And you know how I know I gotta stop? And you wanna know how I know that eating flesh is not good for you? Because every time I finish eating flesh, I always gotta spit out mucus, because that's what that food do. Whenever I eat fruits, I don't never do that. See, your body tells you what you intake in, what's good for you and what's not. You understand? When I fast for the 2 days, my insides was clean, people. Bowel movements. My first day and a half of the fast, when I pissed, because I didn't drink nothing. When I pissed, my first go run to use the bathroom, my piss was pitch black yellow. You would have thought I had an infection. But what was happening was my kidneys was doing a detox. It was flushing out the bad things. I was like, damn, I joined bad like that? And then after that session, the next session, it came clear again. Mind you, I still didn't drink nothing. So I know why these people are doing what they're doing. I know why they're issuing EBT cards for every black person and saying that you guys should be eating 3 times a day. The hospital and the pharmacies and the food stores, all of the FDA, all of these things are under one umbrella. And the main purpose is to get you guys sick while they sit back and cash out. Come on, people. You want to hear the Father one time for the one time? Hold on, I got you. Thank you, big bro. Appreciate you. Sometimes, you know, sometimes we got to go back to the norm, right? Like, yeah, you know, a lot of us is scholars and we trying to be teachers and edify. And, you know, like some of us genuinely want the best for our people, which is true. But in the same token, within the same token, we are forgetting the minute things, man. And we're it's like we're focusing so hard to how can I say this? Is that we're focusing so hard to please the creators, to be on the side, to be on good standings with them, when the main focus should be what? What the word said, what is the two royal laws? To love thy neighbors. We're seeking to get close to him, closer to them, but we're not even closer to each other. I tell you guys this all the time. The height of your chariot will go based on the distance of your charity. If you're really showing love, then your connection to the creator is going to even be like this. But if you're not, if you're operating in a space of ignorance and a state of pride, and you think that you know it all and I got it all and I'm the man and can't nobody tell me, when you on that type of time, you will never connect to the next level. You're going to be like these brothers that's in these organizations right now. They're going to stay right here. They're going to stay right here. And when brothers like myself or the big bro or anybody try to grab them out of that, it's just too much. That responsibility is too much for me. Nah, I ain't trying to do that. Nah, bro, I don't believe that. Yo, you guys not in the right spirit. I had a brother tell me that. He said, yo, to be honest, man, you ain't in the right spirit. I said, what spirit am I supposed to be in? You see what religion do? Religion requires you to be in a spirit, because religion is the house of spirits. Listen to the word. It's real legion. That's where the legions dwell. The real legion, like I tell you, I got this book. I'm going to really break it down and I'm going to show you where these spirits, these gods that's on this earth, where they dwell today. You'll be shocked to find out where they dwell. They don't dwell how they used to. Okay? You say you got so many questions. You can ask your questions all the time, sis. I hear you, big bro. Like I said, all that information, when Abel and the creators bring that to the forefront, I believe it. But based on what I see with my observations, my experience, me eating food and throwing up and spitting out mucus. Mucus is a disease, big bro. You're not supposed to be spitting up nothing. My son, he drinks milk, bad breath, all of that, underarm smelling and all of that. That's from eating. That's not from, going through puberty. That's a lie. That is a lie. All of these things that we was told growing up was a lie. This is what I'm saying. All these informations that we are retrieving it from the enemy, big bro. We're not receiving that we're not getting it from the creator. We're assuming, we're hoping that this is what it is. But these are not set in stone facts. Sometimes you got to base it off the experience, just off the experience. Where you don't eat meat, how do your body feel? The minute I eat meat, I got the itis, I want to catch a nap. That's not normal. Food is not supposed to make you tired. Food is supposed to give you nourishment to continue going on through the day. That's what food is supposed to do. That's what was a command given unto Adam. When Adam was fasting for 83 days on the verge of dying, what was his food? He had to get a fig tree. What is a fig tree? The fig tree is not a flesh. It's not. These are the rituals. These are the things that they do. They the carnivores. Cain. That's them. That's not us. That's not in our DNA. When you go into the islands, right? Everything, all you see is an abundance amount of fruits. You understand? Like we don't. You feel me? Like that's not us. I know it's hard to believe because a lot of us, we spent our lives eating meat and this and that, but all of that is not good. Abram lived to be 100 and change when he was 100 and change when he conceived. 100 and then some when he watched his son grow up. We're not doing that right now. Why are we getting sick? I seen a sister, 72 years old. That woman looks, and I'm sure you guys seen it on social media. This lady, 72 years old. This lady did 100 push-ups. Saying, I don't eat meat, none of that. I take care of that lady looks like she's 42, bro. And prior to that, what was her problem? She had health issues, this, that. She had that, bad skin, all of that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. How is parasites getting inside of our bodies? How? It's because of what we eating. And I'm saying this, and I eat meat, pause, super pause. But in reality, we're not supposed to be eating that. We're not at all. And we could put it to the test. Let's go a month eating no meat. Tell me how you feel. And I guarantee you're gonna be like, nah, bro, I feel amazing. Everybody that I know that's on this path, this is the awakening. See, the awakening is, remember, you can't defile your temple. Don't you not that your body is the temple and anybody defile the temple? Yeah, I know it's from Paul, but that precept is a very powerful precept because you know that you are made in their likeness, in their image. What was the command given unto Adam? He said, yo, you can have any fruits in the garden, but don't eat from this tree. Trees don't produce animals. Come on, people. Let's not make the thing so hard. Like I said, you got to grab it from the beginning before they start doing the plagiarism. You got to grab it. Sometimes that joint be right in front of us. Like, wait. Oh, my bad. So now he got kicked out. So now he got to eat meat to survive. No, that's BS. So we gonna eat, and we gonna eat sheep, but yet we the lost sheep. Come on, make it make sense. Nah, we ain't eating none of that, bro. Eat clean, drink water, eat your fruits, eat your starch, your this. Stay away from the sugar, stay away from the processed sugar, stay away from the alcohol, stay away. Anything that these people has given us over the years has killed my people. Our people now, our children now in their 20s getting prostate, high case of prostate. My homegirl told me, she's like, yo, I work in this field. My cuz told me, like, yo, when I'm looking at the medical reports, these are people under 30 years old and their prostate is bad. What's going on here? How many of us is not having, regular bowel movements? Everything that you're supposed to eat supposed to come out. There's not, you eat 3 times a day and you're only taking 1 dump, bro. That's a problem. We're backed up. How is this backed up happening? Because it wouldn't happen with fruits. It wouldn't happen with vegetables. It's happening because we're following the ways of the heathens. You know what I'm saying? You see? Meat no good, sugar no good. All of these things is no good for us. I'm telling you. The rise of the Bantus won't be televised. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to eat none of that. We ain't sacrificing no animals. We ain't bringing all of that. All of that is interjection that these people put. So this is how they gave praise and worship to their gods. When you read this book, right? The number one gods, they're telling you that it's a sacrifice. They gave a sacrifice, worship, sacrifice. So are you telling me our creator is now subject to accepting what the heathens is doing with theirs? Absolutely not. All interjections. They're gonna listen, they're gonna do everything in their power to ensure that we stay disconnected from our creators, disconnected from our ancestors, disconnected from it all. See, when the word says when we didn't know, it winked. They winked at our ignorance. Now we're waking up. Now brothers and sisters are coming out of the woodwork saying, you're not supposed to be eating this. Look at Mama Love, 144 years old. She let me eat no meat. Me don't eat none of that. Everybody's waking up to the realization this is the phenomenon that's taking place on this earth. Me don't eat no meat. You seen the brothers growing their beards. This is a phenomenon that's going on this earth. Sisters going natural. This is a phenomenon that's going on this earth because this is the perversion that we're getting. We're being prepared to go back into the Holy Land because it's gonna be a whole different type of time. All the defilements and all the foolishness is not gonna be acceptable. Remember what the word said. It said it shall be no more death. No more death. That means ain't gonna be no killing no animals to eat. No more death. Nothing is going to die. The commandment said itself. It says, thou shalt not kill. It didn't say thou shalt not kill humans, or thou shalt not kill man, but you could kill. No, that joint said thou shalt not kill. Kill. We ain't supposed to be killing anything. Anything that the creator created, you're not supposed to be killing. Not supposed to. Now you could shave off a sheep, you could shave them off and take their for clothing. Yeah. But to kill and slaughter and eat and nah, we're not supposed to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? She says, know about the name and the African dictionary of God. Those are my questions. You got to give me an in-depth as far as the questions go. Listen, as far as Big Bro said, it goes speak to Undala. I'll reach out to him. I ain't gonna do it on no Thursday though. I'm too. You understand? This is that you know. It's like me reaching out to the big bro. I'm not gonna wait for Saturday. Come be like, yo, big bro. Now, yo, big bro. Yo. You understand? When you reach a certain level. You skip the line, if that makes sense. You skip the line, right? But we're gonna, like I said, for that we're gonna continue doing the work as far as finding out all the information. We gotta read every book. That's all I'm saying. Every book gotta be touched. Every book gotta be open. We gotta connect. We gotta speak to the people. We gotta be in the source. It's like there's so much lies that's been told to us over the years. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm fed up. I'm at the point where it's like, you know what? I need to speak to these people. I gotta go out there. I need to take a trip out there. I need to have a conversation and figure out what the heck is going on, right? I need to know. I'm bringing this book with me. Yo, who's this girl right here? You know this? Okay, cool. Who? Okay. Because one thing that I'm going to always keep in my mind, I'm going to always remember what Leopold said. He said that they got to make sure that everything that's African and black is evil and that everything that's good is whatever they tell us. And whatever they've been telling us has been Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Buddha, all of these things that the creator is basically saying, oh, y'all niggas is about to die if you still participating in this. I'm not participating in that. And I don't want my people that's with me, that's been following me, that's been supporting me, I don't want you following that path neither. I don't want y'all going to hell. I don't want y'all receiving the wrath of the creators, knowing deep down in your heart you some good peoples. Yeah, we got our own trials and tribulations. We got these demons that we fighting every day. Our vessels has been compromised. It has been tampered with, right? Years and years of being on this land, our bodies is jacked up. But every little day that goes by, we striving to get better. And my motivation, which I hope is y'all motivation, is the children. Like, I gotta get this right for them. So when they get my age, at least they're pure. You understand? At least they're pure. They got a wife. They got children. They in complete righteousness. They keeping the feast according to the word. They calling on the name. They doing everything right. That's the goal. If I gotta die for that, just for them to have that and allow that to be their everyday aspect of their lives, then so be it. That's why I do this. I do it for them. So when they get older and, God forbid something happens to me, they'll be like, yo, your dad used to be on YouTube. Oh, yeah. And give them something to be remembrance about. You understand? That's the goal. We got to get right. We are not right. With all this wisdom that we have, we still not in 100%, 1,050% in the light. We still being blinded by some level of darkness because we are in darkness. Let me pull up Psalms 137 for you guys. Hold on. Let me pull up Psalm 137, man. Hold on. I want you guys to see this. I want you guys to see this. Hold on. I want you guys to see this. We're gonna call it quits because I know the big bro we got class in like another 45 minutes. Nah, 33 minutes. So let me show you guys something. And shout out to my bro, man, my bro Moshaya, man. My bro, he be working, man. You know what I'm saying? When that brother come on the show, man, it's gonna be a phenomenal one, man, because he just like me, man. Some regular hood NIGGAs coming outside to come play. You heard? We outside with it, right? So hold on, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I want to show you guys something. Okay, let me bring this down. I want you guys to see this. All right? Look what this says. Move this up a little bit. It says, by the rivers of Babylon. This is Psalms 137, verse 1. It says, by the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we wept when we remember. We know it's not Zion, right? When we remember the Holy Land, right? We hung our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. For these they that carried us away captive require of us a song, and they that wasted us require of us a mirth, saying, sing us one of those songs of Sunini. Okay? How shall we sing? How shall we sing the Creator's song in a strange land? How can we sing the Creator? How can we praise the Creator accordingly in a strange land? How are we able to live in complete righteousness in a strange land, in a defiled land, in a wicked land, an evil land where people just don't like nobody? Listen, this land made us not even embrace brothers and sisters. How many times you went out your house and you just walked past a brother not saying hi, walk past a sister not saying hi, not saying little things like, yo, man, may God be with you today, man. You know we in a battlefield. You ain't saying nothing to a sister where you want to take her out or get her number. You're just congratulating her for being a strong one. Yo, shout out to you for holding it down. Shout out to you for being a real moms. Shout out to you for being a real wife. Shout out to you. Where the man them that's doing that? Where's the man them that's helping the grandmas with their bags when they coming off that bus? This world, how can we praise and live in righteousness in a strange land, a land that don't even acknowledge him? The word says, if you love me, you keep my commands. Ain't nobody keeping no commands. Ain't nobody loving the creator. In fact, even if you try to do anything of the commands, people is going to hate you. The word told you that. He said, marvel not. He said, listen, just if they hate you, just know that they hated me first. You guys is thinking about, he's talking about a bear. You guys taking it as he's talking about himself. No, he's talking about the whole aspect. Remember, I came in the image of my Father. I came in the image of the creators. I came. If you see me, you see him. If you see me, you see them. So marvel not. Just know if they hate you, they hated me first. They been hated the creator. They hate the creator. They hate the creation. They hate what the creator created. They hate the animals. That's why they kill the animals. That's why they go riding in a safari, hiding in bushes and sniping lions and tigers and bears to stuff it up and have it in their living room as a goddamn trophy. Got slave bones and teeth laying around in their house. Come on. How can we love? How can we do anything righteous in a strange land? You guys are taking it, singing songs. And it's more than just singing songs. It's giving praise. You give praise by being obedient. That's the ultimate praise. That's the ultimate worship, is being obedient. How can you do that? How can you even have it in you to even play music and be on one accord? How can you do that? How can you do that when you are living in a place that forbids you from even staying home on a day off? There's jobs that say, nope, you got to work on a Saturday. But I'm following my religious belief. Nope. Only Jewish people. I had somebody tell me that. You ain't Jewish, man. What do you mean you can't work on Saturdays? Only Jewish people. And you have to show them that you a Jew. How you show them? You got to have the thing on the top of your head. Come on. Huh? It says, if I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunnings. Okay? If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. Remember, O creators, the children of Edom in the days of Jerusalem, who said, rise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, why are to be destroyed? O daughter, who are to be destroyed? Happy shall he be. O daughter, to be destroyed. Be not dismayed for the things of the skies. Don't worry about nothing that's going on. Who gives a damn about an earthquake? I'm not worrying about no earthquake. Let the floor shake until it can't shake no more. I ain't worrying about no earthquake. You think while you worrying about an earthquake, they damn sure wasn't worrying about nothing when they came into your land and took your moms, your auntie, your uncles, your great grandfather and tied them up on something and brought them to various locations and got the audacity to say, nigga, sing me this song. You're like, how can I sing you this song? That's what this thing is saying. How shall I sing the song in a strange land? For their day that carried us away captive require us of a song. That's a mockery. Yo, sing us one of these niggas songs. Kumbaya. I want that. Sing it. And we looking around like, yo, my man, how are we gonna sing that in a strange land? We don't know. We don't know. This is not where we're supposed to be. Our praise and worship is only supposed to be where the eyes dwell. The eyes don't dwell in no other place besides Jerusalem, besides Africa. That's why every single thing that happened to us when we was in Africa, they let the guns ring. Oh, and I meant to show you guys this. See, I'm over here babbling. Hold on. I meant to show you guys this. Wait a minute. Yo, big bro, I got a revelation for you to show more proof that Africa is the Holy Land. Hold on. Are you guys ready? Oh, totally slipped my mind until just now. All praises be to the creators because they are worthy to be praised. Gunshot salute. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys something. Is it 12? Is it 12? Hold on. I gotta show you guys something. Oh no, it's 13. 13. Damn, I had it written too. Hold on, people. Hold on. No, it's 12. It's 12. Right here. Now, let me show you guys something, right? So, when I search for this, no. Damn. When I search for this, let me make sure it says the word so I don't butcher it. Hold on. Let me say it. Hadriman. Okay? So now look. I'm clicking the location. Okay? This is Hadriman. All right? Now, I'm going to copy and paste this. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm going to pull it up for you right now. Let me go on Google Earth. Bear with me. I'm about to bust y'all heads right now. Right? Let me share my screen. Hold on. I want you guys to really see this. Right now. Okay. Now look. Bear with me. Now, you know what? No. I don't want it like that. I want it like this because I want to be able to go from screen to screen without no hiccups. Now, this is Megiddo, right? As you can see, they got it in Jerusalem, right? Now watch this. Okay? No search results. You see this? Now I know a lot of you guys are gonna say that's put Israel next to it. You damn right I'm gonna do it. No search results, right? You see this, right? Okay. Now, watch this. I'm gonna put the same thing because I looked it up. Look where it takes me. Look where's it taking me. Look where this area has taken me. Don't be dismayed by this right here. Don't be dismayed by this right here. Look where it took me. Look where it took me. Into Tanzania. Now for you guys that's wondering why we are in these circumstances, you remember I told you that the creator eyes dwell in Africa and Africa only. And I know a lot of you guys is like, well, if these eyes is dwelling here, why are we still suffering? Why is Africans still suffering? I'm about to show you why. Let me show you. This is why. You see this? Do you see this? Circe's. You I don't know if you guys can see this image right here. I don't know if you guys can see this. You see Jesus, a white pale Jesus right here at the bottom. Okay? Okay? Show you another one. You see it? You see it? You see these? This is what's keeping us under bondage. This right here. This right here. Nothing more, nothing less, but this right here. So, and when I tell you that the 2/3 are going to be the ones that's going to be destroyed, that's including the people that's in the Holy Land. Remember, this is going to be a worldwide event. Famine and sickness is going to be like this. Like this. Okay? This, when you sit back and you look at it, this is a beautiful continent. It's beautiful. But because of stuff like this is the reason why we ain't got nothing. It's the reason why the minerals are still being removed. It's the reason why we're still being impoverished. It's because of this. Because while we see all of this going on, we're going to wait for Sunday to come in here. Africa is one of the leading continents when it comes to Christianity and Islam. Okay? You see another one? You see another one? You see another one? This is the one that I show you from the beginning. You see this? You see this right here? What color is that? And brothers and sisters is going into these areas and bowing down on their knees to give praise to this. You see this? Right in the center of the shores. You was to come from another area, you would have came, you would have landed right here. Look, and look, and they make sure that this is the last picture too. Look, I can't move forward. I can move back. But they make sure that this is the last picture right here. This is the reason. So what is the hegemonia doing in Africa next to Tanzania? But when I type in this same area, I can't find it in Israel. No search results. See, a lot of these things that you guys are witnessing, these locations, and shout out to Umdala for this. A lot of these locations are what? Are given to us in the New Testament. Things you could never find. Why are all these places not mentioned in the New Testament? If your Savior was walking all through this place called Isis Ra'el. The only thing that's in the word that's in the New Testament is these two things. And like Umdala says, where was it prophesied that the chosen will be fighting the Arabs for their homeland back? I'll leave it as that, man. I just wanted to show you that. Save this video because they might one day want to go reconfigure, because you see what they did when I broke down the whole sham and this. So they try to make it harder now. Easy access, they removed it. Locations, they removed it. But it is what it is. I hope you guys got any more questions, man. I'm about to gracefully bow out. My big bro got exactly. So I wanted you guys to see that. I wanted you guys to see the location. Another proof that shows that Africa is the Holy Land. And they oh man, these people are so wicked. And a lot of you guys don't know, before I gracefully bow out, a lot of you guys don't know that the New Testament was really compiled together to give these dudes a historical reference point. Let me say that again. A lot of you people don't know that the purpose for the New Testament was to give these dudes a historical reference point, right? Because prior to that, their history was savagery. Let me say that again. Their history was savagery. Okay? Okay? All of them. They call the Arabs nomad people. Nomad means sand people, dusty people. The Middle East had never, ever, 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 ever in life been a place filled with milk and honey. Never. Till this very day, there's absolutely no milk and honey that comes from that place. And I'll leave it as that, man. It's your brother, man, from the motherland. Came to you guys live, man. I appreciate the support. I love every time you guys come on. You guys allow me to continue doing what I do best. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Click the links in the bio. Get yourself some Repenter dye merchandise. We got the sneakers on the way. I gotta take it to my man, see if we can get the logos put on it so it can be, patent, and that's another fee in itself. And you're gonna always see me. You might see me with a few pair of Jordans, but you definitely gonna see me with my own, literally have my own shoe line, and I'm gonna be selling these sneakers. I don't know the price yet. When I get a good deal from the merchants, then we're going to really be pushing it. I'm telling you guys, we're living in an age where you have to be self-sufficient. You have to be your own boss. You can't rely on nobody, because if you rely on somebody, that somebody can turn off your switch of happiness, and you cannot allow these heathens to have that type of control anymore. It is you and me and you. It is us against them. We are all we got out here. You understand? We are all we got out here, and it's time for brothers and sisters to fold in, to come in together as one, support each other, buy from each other, even if the food is trash. buy it, say, man, that food was dirt. Let me show you how to cook it. We got to do these things. I'm in New York City. Every single black-owned restaurant that was open during the pandemic has officially shut down. It is nothing standing. Nothing. And it breaks my heart because these people was generally trying to do something for you guys. But due to the circumstances, the financial nonsense, the lack of funds, the lack of work, lack of jobs, lack of everything, brothers and sisters was forced to shut down. But I know why it was forced to shut down, because the creators do not want us in this hellhole. We are free, people. We are just on parole. When we get off parole and we get control of our soul and we don't act and step out of that fold, you will turn into that fine gold. It's your brother, man, from the motherland. If you don't know who I am him, Honorable Junns NBIC, aka Mr. Keep My Foot on you heathens, you he-gros, and the newly installed heathenites next. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Listen to the creator say one time for the one time. And I'ma holler at y'all. One.